Hello, everybody. Welcome back to City Skylines 1. I'm Duke Skyloafer. This is the city currently known as New City, and we're going to have to come up with a better name for it at some point. But, as you can see, the last time we played this, things were going pretty well. We had just adjusted the mod situation and taking out the realistic population mod so that it now people flooded into the city. And so we're going to have to deal with a little bit of traffic, or maybe not. I'm going to have to check it out. But we're going to have to take a look at the traffic situation. And then my goal today is to deal with, and it's good that we're looking at it here. So this is our industry area here that we've set up. We have a lot of demand for industry right now. And we're going to try and solve that demand through... there we go. Sorry. We're going to try and solve that demand through our farming and ore industry. So we're going to set that up as opposed to creating a whole bunch of new, like, zoning just industry buildings. So that's going to be the plan for today, and we'll see what happens. We might end up also adjusting some of these roads a little bit here. Let me get out of this. Last time, we bought a couple of parcels of land. I don't actually know what they're called in this. What do you call it? Zones? Pieces? What are these things called? Tiles. That's right. We bought some tiles. We bought this one, and this one, and this one. So we have a lot of room to expand now. So, looks like we are probably running low on a lot of things here. Now that so many people are in here, we're overwhelming our infrastructure, so we'll have to deal with that in a minute. But luckily, all of the new people are paying taxes, and though we're getting a lot more money, which means we'll be able to handle a lot more stuff. So, that's the trade-off. So, to recap, the reason we changed the mods was because the realistic population mod, which was a challenge that I was trying to do many years ago, the last time I streamed this, and I honestly forgot that it was in there. In all the mods, I forgot it was in there. And what it does is it shifts the challenge from traffic to expansion. Like, you just need a lot more land for the people because it's realistic. Whereas the normal game will shove multiple families into the same house, and the challenge that you end up dealing with is traffic. There's just way too many cars going around. Like, I believe this area right here, which is filled with people trying to move in and out, move in. Oh, look at all those little... We're going to have to fix that. So I think this area right here is going to be something we're going to end up having to fix up. But other than that mod change that we did at the end of the last... And I've completely removed it from the game now. Other than that, no other mod changes. Nothing else has happened. So, let's see. What is this thing? That's not turned on, right? The water drain, because we were trying to use the inland eco. Let's look at... actually, there's a whole bunch of things I want to look at. Let's look at water first. So, yeah, water is not good enough. So we can see way out here, these houses in, like, that are not blue. Here, these ones are all, even though they're covered with pipes, there's not enough water pressure, essentially, to get out to these areas, because all the water stuff is over here. So we're going to have to, probably, I was trying to not use the pipe to dump anymore, but I think as a temporary measure, we'll probably turn this back on, and then we'll see if that fixes anything. Our water actually, wait a second. Water availability, is this thing shut off? Operating at reduced rate. So our water availability might actually be due to the electrical problem. So let's see how electricity is looking. So same kind of deal. We're not getting enough electricity out to these people. Or to these people. Or to this thing, apparently. Which is interesting, because that's not too far. So, what we've got is one windmill. We should have our... Is this our coal power plant? What's this? The advanced coal power plant. And those are really not enough, huh? 134, and let's see. So you are 56 megawatts. And the other one is... Hold on, where's the other one? Right here. 56 and 40, that's 96 megawatts. And then, let me guess, you're putting out 10? Yeah. No, you're putting out 8. That almost adds up. right? 56 and 40, that's 96 and 8. That's 104. That adds up. Hey, look at math. Okay. So we're legitimately just running low on power. We're over capacity. So let's look at what our options are to increase capacity. Now we could do an oil power plant. That is, so we're making, ow, my mouse. Hang on, 1 second. Come on, there we go. Okay. We're making 7,884 right now, and this would put a strain of 1,920 a week, which we can afford, obviously, but I don't know, that's kind of a lot. What's this thing? Geothermal, 80 megawatts, 120 megawatts. We don't need that much yet, but we will eventually. Geothermal has no pollution, whereas this one does have pollution. Now, geothermal, is that cheaper? That's cheaper, isn't it? Yeah, so that's like almost half the price. 80 megawatts. Then we also have the solar updraft, which will give us... okay, now... Solar updraft, we're probably going to do eventually. It's a little bit more expensive than the... So here's why this one's a little bit cheaty. The solar updraft, as I understand it, in real life terms, it's like solar energy, I assume. Solar energy hits these panels and heats water, and then the water goes up and spins a turbine. That's what I assume that is. I don't... Maybe I'm wrong about that. Or how that's... Because how is that different from just a solar panel? The updraft, I assume, is spinning a turbine. Actually, it probably says right here. The warmth generated by the sunlight... Yeah, see, here we go. Warm air goes up, turning the blades and fans that produce electricity. So it was literally right there on the screen. That's pretty expensive, but also produces a lot of power. So the reason it's cheaty is because if I had the day-night cycle running, then this would not work at night. So that's the up and down side to it. But since we're always in daytime in this game, it would be okay. But anyway, I don't want to do that. It's going to be too expensive. At least for now. Maybe when the city gets a bit bigger, we'll throw it in. But I think we're going to try and find a spot for a geothermal power plant. Oh, and it sticks out this way. It has no pollution, right? That means we could potentially... It's going to be really noisy. You can see that circle. You can kind of see the circle. Is that going to come back? I want to get rid of the automatic info views. There we go. Okay. So you can see that circle of... That's the noise. You can see the little headphones on the bottom. That's the noise radius. So we could put this, like, right here at the end of our thing, because the noise radius isn't going to bother anybody. It's kind of a weird place to put it. That will bother the people in the corner. It would fit there. It would bother a couple of people there, but it probably wouldn't be too bad. We might be able to... Yeah, I almost feel like this is the best place to put it, like, most realistically. Or if we move the road a little bit, we could fit it in right there. Actually, that would probably be the ideal place to put it. Let's do that. And let's grab the Move It mod. And just kind of scooch these a little bit. Because we're going to go through and redo this whole area anyway, because all these roads are no good. These are all the wrong kind of roads here. So, just give that a little scooch. And then we'll throw in our thing there. Now let's see if that fixes all of our problems or some of our problems. Let's give this a speed up a little bit here. Okay, fixing the oh, okay, there we go. So we fixed the electrical problems. That looks like it's fixing the water problems. Okay, good. So we fixed everything. Now, do we need this thing running and dumping the stuff or not? Okay, so we are actually legitimately close on the water availability. Sewage treatment, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off again. And let's see where that drops us to. I think we're going to be... Oh, yeah, okay. So, all right, fine. We'll keep on dumping for now. We'll fix that later. We do need to pull... We do need more water. So I think we will probably put in another thing here, but we're already draining the water That's a... Oops, sorry. I hit that little button there. Let's slow myself down. Alright, we'll do a water pumping station, and we'll put it maybe like over here. Kind of in this rocky area. I don't want to put it too close to... I mean, I could put it here, but as you can see, we're already sucking up the water at this area. Like, the water is actually kind of... Oh. Oh, this thing has so much draw that it's actually reversed the flow of... We're going to be pulling in this crap water. Yeah, it's reversed the flow of the river here, which is supposed to be going this way out to sea. So, yeah, I think we might even move this one. Why don't we just make like a pumping station? This is kind of a bigger area here. Or, did we make it out to shore yet? We kind of did. We could. That's all going to get messed up. Let's just do it here. This is kind of a crappy looking area anyway. So maybe we'll just put like 2 of them. Actually, I don't want to move. I don't want to put them that close to each other. Let's put this one maybe like there. That looks good. Then we'll just hook this into there. We'll just hook you to you. And then we're going to take this one out. Or at least turn it off for now. And that should help. So there, the water levels come back up now. In a little bit, this should start to reverse flow again. Yeah, see, like, the water coming out of here is pushing in both directions. So hopefully this water here eventually pushes that back down. Down and out, because I don't want it going all the way up and getting to there. That would be bad. So, because of that, I would love to be able to... This is 120,000 cubic meters a week. And I would love to be able to replace that. Who doesn't have water now? What do you mean you guys don't have water? I'm curious. Is it because we just did this? Is that going to help you or no? Oh, you guys don't have power. That's why. That's why. Let's see. Let's get my info view back on. We're just going to go from like right here. There we go. Now you guys should have power. Yes? Wait for the tick. There we go. Now we got power. Now you'll have water. All of this will fix itself. And we need to fix this whole situation. So, I know this is keeping me from fixing my industry stuff, but, you know, we could. Let's see, what is this? This is 480 a week. This will produce less eco inland. Oh, maybe we should do that. Let's see, 2 of these will replace our dumping thing. And we've already polluted the ground pretty rough here, so we'll throw these 2 in. Get ourselves hooked up here. And then we can turn this off. And then we should see when these kick in. There we go. Water availability is high. Sewage treatment is fine. And then this should now, because this is all flowing this way, nothing is coming in here and pushing in either direction. This should eventually, in theory, flow back out and get out of here. Yeah, see, this is already, all this is flowing that way, so I think it will adjust itself eventually. So, I don't have to worry about that. These guys have not sucked up the entire shore, which was kind of my concern there. Water is still flowing around, which is good. Yeah, I think we'll eventually want either more water towers. Actually, hang on. Maybe we should get rid of one of these and just do water tower. Pretty soon we'll get this large water tower, which would be good. So one of these is 240 a week for 120,000, and this is 240 a week for 60,000. So it's same price, half the capacity. Okay, we should probably get some reservoirs too for various reasons, but I don't think we're there yet in the game. So, all right, let's look at, because we've got this demand for industry, and we've probably got, let's see, what have we got? Demand for trash. I think the garbage processing situation is a problem at the moment because that's not a sedan, the recycling center is trying to process the landfill that's being emptied. So I think we might put down another recycling center. I really want to, or we could do an incineration. That would help. A lot of pollution on that. Why don't we do this? Why don't we take our recycling center and move it to, excuse me, this way, like this. We'll move it to like right there, next to this other one. And then we'll put down an incineration plant next to the thing right there. Then it can help. That can help with the capacity of burning the garbage from here and everything. So that'll take care of that eventually. How are we looking for schools? University. Do I have access to university yet? We have trade school campus we could do. That's it. Aquatic center. Yeah, we don't have university campus area. Oh, wait. No, we do. We have Modern Technology Institute. Okay, so we could start handling a little bit of... this is definitely a university. Alternative to the university. Okay. University. Yeah, we should probably start... high school is fine. We should probably get some university in. Where would we put some university? I mean, we could do like a campus over here. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Or potentially over here. Because it would be nice. You're coming off the highway. You've got a nice little campus going on here. Where was I going to do? Oh, we were going to do the train tracks going across here to meet up with here eventually. So I think maybe we'll designate this area as like a university area. So what I'm going to do temporarily, just to kind of meet some demand, is I'm going to kind of I'm going to designate this essentially, and we'll come back and make it better later. But we'll take just a plain old university. Going to put it right there. And that's our founding university with, I don't know what's going on back there. The ground has sprung plants, that's all. So, oh, of course it has no water. It's always something with you guys. So, I think later what we'll do is we'll come by and we will make this a campus area, which is something you can do in the game similar to the, like, farm area. So, we'll do that. And for now, I want to start to look at how we can do this. Let's see, is traffic over here still rough? I mean, there's a lot of traffic, but it's flowing, which is really all I care about, so... Well, it kind of is. Traffic going out of... Yeah. See, there's backup going this way. So it's not the worst, but I think this is a good opportunity. I know I'm jumping all over the place here. What are you people complaining about? Clothing needs... Oh, you guys need people, huh? Yeah, not enough educated workers. I'm working on it. It's a university right there. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do something here with one of my favorite mods, Traffic Manager. Traffic Manager Presidential Edition, or whatever it is. So we want to put a traffic light. Oh, there already was a traffic light there. We're going to do a timed traffic light to help with some things here, and if I can, if we have it, I don't know if we have asymmetric roads yet, do we? Do we have asymmetric roads? I did not mean to click you. Let's see. Don't see them there. Okay, we have some asymmetric 7-lane. I just need to be... Oh, here we go. asymmetric 3-lane. That'll probably do it. So, let's see. Let's take this. And if we were to... are we going to lose this building? Possibly. But there we go. But now we've got a... Now we can have a dedicated turning lane. So go back to traffic manager, hit this one, and we're going to set this lane to be that and this lane to be that. So you can go straight or turn from there. And actually, no, let's go turn and... Yeah, that's fine. So this one will essentially wait at the light. Okay. What else do we want? I think we're good there. Everything else is good. Well, we won't do priority signs. Time traffic light. So, this should, with this mod's traffic lights... oh, you guys are really struggling with it, huh? So these traffic lights replace the in-game traffic lights. One thing that I wanted to do, though, was... Yeah, traffic manager. Hold on, I'm clicking the wrong buttons again. Time traffic light. Set up. Let's see, how badly do I want this thing to run for? Because I want to do a... yeah, we could get really, really complicated with this. I don't think we need to get really, really complicated with it. We're going to just hit a... oh, yeah, this is what I want. Okay. No, this is not what I want. I just want to do a regular time traffic light. If it becomes a problem, I might come back and do... It's the thing that I was getting at that I'm not really explaining properly is I wanted to have a separate step for people crossing, but I don't think it's that big of a deal at the moment. The traffic is flowing now just fine. I think actually adding this lane did more than anything. And I actually wonder if perhaps doing something similar on these other ones might also work as well. So if we said this is a turn-only lane, that might help a bit as well. So this is a turn-only lane. I know it'd be nice if I could just cut down the lanes correctly, but that's fine. Oops. So that might help a little bit just because it'll allow people to turn right whenever they want. Yeah, traffic's flowing. That's all that matters. I could get rid of street parking here. That might help with the traffic, the foot traffic. Anyway, let's not get distracted again. Let's slow us down a little bit, and let's make this ore industry. So, we need to designate an industry area. Let's see, this is the campus. Erase campus. Yeah. Okay, so industry area. We're going to designate this whole thing as an industry area. Just because that's where all of the ore is. Okay. That's fine. Crescent Industrial Park. Beautiful. Alright, where is my industry stuff? Real quick. How are we looking on crime rate's low? We don't have enough jails. Okay. Heating, we don't care about. It doesn't get cold here. Garbage processing, this thing didn't really help much, did it? Yeah, well. As long as no one's complaining, I'm not going to worry about it right now. So, we need some roads. How about some industrial road? Because I always like to use that thematically. And we'll just go from like right there. Maybe we'll go down to here like this. Maybe it would be better to go... Actually, no, maybe that's fine. We'll go with that. Alright, and then let's just, because I don't know what exactly I'm going to be making here. Let's say I wanted this to be a industrial road as well. Here, small industrial road. And I think we're going to end up making this one way, but we'll see. Similar to how we did the farms. So, which one of these is the ore? That looks like this one. What are you doing driving down here already? Alright, so, ore industry building. We're going to put you... Actually, yeah, I'm going to put you off to the other side. Or maybe up here where there's no actual ore in the ground. To bother me. We'll just kind of put you... I think I might end up with some barracks over here as well, or whatever they're called. Alright, so we're going to put you here, which will automatically designate this as... There we go. The ore industry area. I'm going to just extend this out, make sure we capture all of that there. Okay. So now we can start making some ore industry buildings, which is going to start... And actually, somehow we've already reduced our industrial, possibly from some of the other things that I've done here, but let's say we have a small ore mine. We have an ore grinding mill. So the ore mine is going to get us our raw materials, the ore. And then the ore grinding mill is going to turn it from ore into... pushes them through the grinder, break them down. I think we might get to choose... and then we have our sand storage. So, alright, so what we could do is... Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to change this to a 2-lane, 1-way, small industrial road, and we're going to have people go this way, and then I think I'm going to do... What might be the best way to do this? I usually put the storage on the ore area anyway, even though it seems like I'm just using up the space. Oh, these things are pretty big. Maybe we won't do that. So what we could do is we could have them come... no, actually, let's just do it. This is a light ore area anyway, so we'll just do it like this. And... yeah, we'll just make this whole bottom section like that. And we will go back to road. I think I've got this going the wrong way now. So we're going to have them... Oh, I don't know how... Hang on. How big is this thing? It is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units wide. Let's take this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be good like that. That, and then of course this is the wrong direction, so they will, oops, this way. Actually, that's not a bad way to do it. We'll just do that. Okay, that'll work. I realize there's no water. We'll get to you in a minute. So we need the small ore mine, which we're going to put... That does fit there? No, it doesn't fit there. How did I mess this up? Did I do it? Did I count it this way, or did I grab the... Oh, no, I counted this thing. That's okay, though, because we could say... We could just put these on this side. Start with 3. And then we'll throw in... like 2 of those. And we'll see how we're going from there. Yep. I think that's good. Now this we can, yeah, balanced is fine. So this is just making metals. Okay, so that's our basic thing that we make out of ore. Not enough raw materials. We're going to get to that. So do we get to choose anything with this? No, I don't think so. It's just going to make ore, and that's it. So what's going to happen is these trucks. This is just a guy going to work over there. That's a garbage truck. Okay. So what's going to happen is these guys are going to spawn trucks. Once they get people working, they need people to work at these places. So, we'll get some people working here. And I could go and fix the farm up some more, but I actually think I don't want to do too much with... See, the farm is really cooking here. Look at these guys going around. We're doing really good with the farms. We could expand the Sunset Potato Farm if we want, but we only have so much demand for industry, and I want to use this to fulfill that demand. So they're going to come down. They're going to go in this way, pick the materials up, and then come around this way and either drop them off here, or they'll come around this way, pick them up, and bring them into here. So these things should spawn... Actually, maybe I should put them on the other side, facing the other way. Oh, no, I guess... oh, I did. Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense. So they'll spawn trucks that'll come around. These guys will drop stuff off here. These guys will send trucks to pick stuff up from here. So you saw one just went in there. And then they will come and bring them around and drop them off here. And then these guys will ship them off. Now, one thing we could also do is... let's see. Warehouses. So we could do some warehouses. And or some warehouse yards to store the finished material before it gets shipped out, and that might be a good thing to have. So maybe we'll put, just for now, we'll put one here and set it to metals, and then if anybody over here needs them, then they'll come and they'll ship them out from here. We could also, if we really wanted to, we could set up warehouses over here for metals and stuff, and then these guys would just ship them over. So, but I think this will be good for now. See, industry is going down. We do have a good demand for residential, so we could find some places to build up residential. We got this area here that we could start building into now. We might want to do that. And then, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to slow it down again. We're going to let this run for a bit and see how it goes. We will eventually... Oh, we're not making glass yet. Is that the next thing? I think we have to unlock that. I believe that'll be the next thing we do. So. Alright, so while that's going there, I think we will... what I really want to do is change this whole thing up. The way this comes in and becomes a... the way this all comes together and it's still highway road over here. I want to change this whole thing so that it is basically this kind of a slower road, because then we can also start hooking it in here, hooking it in here. You know, as we go further down, we could, you know, we could make more traffic, more ways into the city, essentially. And then not everybody has to drive all the way up and come in through this one intersection. So, that's what we're going to do. Now, in order to do that, I'm pausing for a minute because we're going to break a bunch of roads. I want to make sure that I've unlocked all the highway roads that I need, and it looks like I have. So, on-ramps. That's a narrow country lane. One lane. You know what? Let me just hit the picker mod. Picker mod. Oh, shoot. What's the picker mod? This one. There we go. That is highway ramp. There we go. Okay. So we're going to have... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of all this. And all these cars are going to remind me how this all looked. And we'll probably have to move our... We're going to have to move our, what you call it here. So, let's see. Where are we going to move you to? If I move you like this, does that move your underground pipe with you? It does. Okay. We're going to move you over there for now. We'll come back to you. Now, one thing that I want to do is, before we only had these, like, divided highways, I don't really want to do that anymore. I want to do more of a... like a country road, not a country road, but just a highway, not necessarily a divided highway with concrete in between, you know? We could do just a 4-lane, 2-way road. Actually, let's go back to our highways. What do we got? 4-lane, 2-way highway with sound barrier. Just the highway. These are the 1-way highways. 4-lane, 2-way highway. I think that's what I want. 4-lane, 2-way highway. Speed 100. I think it's kilometers per hour. But I actually don't know that. So we're going to do that all the way into there. And then we're going to try and make this kind of follow a little bit of the same path. Ooh. Nope, that's rough. Alright. Then, that's not bad. Then we have to make this all work together here. So, I think what we're going to end up having to do is take this all back. And then, actually, how bad is this? It's not too... Did I say I wanted to change this intersection at all? This, interchange? Because if we're going to be moving... Is this a raised? Okay, you know what we might end up doing is just a regular bridge over this into this area, and then we'll do something over here later. I think this interchange is fine. Let's see. I do want to pull this back a little bit and get this more of a... Yeah, that looks good. And maybe just like a straight on into maybe there. No, what's going on with you? Alright. Then we'll take our, what I think is this, right? And we need to basically have these 2 lanes. Oh, you know what? Actually, this will probably work best if I do this. And we kind of go like this, and then this is a... That is, of course, wrong, but we're going to fix now. So, we're going to move... Oh, boy. Oh, you know, yeah, here's the problem. This needs to be going... Can I not? Can I not reverse you? No, okay. This needs to be coming basically like that. Now it won't. Well, it still looks weird, but we're going to fix it. So, I'm going to try and bring... Ooh. That overlap is not looking good. I don't need you on the screen anymore. Ooh, yeah, no, this does not... Oh. Oh, they're backwards. That's why. Okay. Hang on. There we go. Look at this. Whoop. There we go. Okay, well, never mind. That didn't help as much as I'd hoped, but I think... Oh, there we go. If we just align it correctly, we're okay. Okay. There we go. We're going to have to really fix up some of these lines and stuff. But, now we can take this, and essentially go you into there, you into there, you into there, you into there. And I've got anarchy on, so it's letting me do this over the roads. And then I'm going to correct it manually here. So let's that. So now we've got... Yeah, this is a little bit wonky. Let's see if we can... I do love doing this kind of manually like this. That's a little weird. Let's see. Yeah, you're kind of going off on your own there. So you're going to go off. No, you're coming in this way. These guys are merging in this way, so that lines up. But you're a little bit too close to each other. There we go. So, where are we going to... Got kind of... There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Let's see, we could maybe pull that over a little bit. You kind of need to... There we go. It still looks a little weird on the... No, that looks okay. This one looks a little bit weird, though. Needs a bit more curve. Okay. That looks kind of... That looks even enough right there. So, these lane markings are technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. But I think I'm going to... There we go. See if I can... If I just angle them a little bit like this, then we'll get more of the correct kind of lane markers. Because they really are going straight, but they're just splitting as they go off. So that, I think, is going to be how we do this. And then, what are you doing over here? Where are you going off to? Just kind of want you to not have a symbol right... Oh, you're really struggling with this, huh? Too many nodes too close together. I think I can turn off traffic markings for you, but let's see. Is that something I can do for you? Junction restrictions, priority signs, no. Clear traffic, I don't want to do. Let's see. I thought one of these would allow me to do that. Oh, there's the... That's why it's being weird like that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Right. Let me try. I want to go to you, and I want to see if I go into... Oh, you know what? Here's the problem. There's a node here, right here, and also right here. There's like two nodes like right on top of each other. I bet you if we hit them... Yeah, see these two nodes right here. That's why this is all goofed up. We need to get rid of one of those. So I think we could just maybe get rid of this one. Oh, come on down. Trash this node. Reset the node. Wait, what node is this? Oh, it's like a... Oh, it's an unconnected node now. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. This will be easier if we just do this. There we go. Problem solved. Not too many nodes anymore. Everything's good. So what I do want to do is... And I think we can let traffic flow now. Everybody will get back on the road. We should be good now. I want to do a couple of things with the road. First off, I want to make sure that people understand that this is not a place where you can change lanes, and this is not a place where you can make U-turns. As you can see, this looks like they want to be able to make U-turns. That is not a thing. So what I'm doing is just manually connecting the lanes. And that's going to prevent people from crossing over and going the wrong way and such. So, there we go. You must go there. You must go there. Which means pick your lane before you get there, essentially. Nope. I need to remember how to. There's a key combo. Right click to leave selection. There we go. Okay, you there. You there. Good. Then I think that's it. That's all of our lanes connected. So now everybody's kind of, and now we can have intersections here leading into different places, and it won't be that big of a deal. So they kind of come in pretty fast here. What is it, 60 miles an hour? Yeah, that's always great to have 60 miles an hour and then have, like, you know, stoplights and stuff. Now I might do maybe some. I might actually lower the speed limit along here at some point, but I think this is fine for now. So there we go. So that's our new updated area. There is one thing that I do want to do, which is to use this mod, which is called the intersection marking tool. And then we can click on this, and now I have to remember how stuff works here. We want to go from here to here, and that creates a line. And this is going to be a double solid. Actually, no, it's a solid on one end, double solid on the other end. Let's just make it a solid. We'll do you solid there. And then this one, same deal. Solid from here to here. Solid here. Solid. This just makes it look nicer, you know. From here to here is dashed. From there to there is dashed. And now it kind of looks like it's supposed to be that way. No, that's a little weird, but we're not going to worry about. All right, moving on to this one. We're going to do the same thing. From here to here is going to be solid. From here to here is going to be solid. There's so many other. There's more things that we can do. Let's see. Do we want to do dashed going in here? You know, we could do. We could do dashed coming in if we want, or we wouldn't want to do dashed on these though. We would want to do solid as they were coming in. From here to here. No, I want the I want which one? This one. Solid. I think that'll look better. Now there's another thing we could do is designate like an area. And that might look okay. Let's see. So we want to go here to here. Oh no, that is a line. I don't want this one anymore. Oops. How do you get rid of a line? I think you just do it again, right? Then it says get rid of it? Yeah. All right, fillers. There are no fillers. Hold Alt. That's what I'm missing. Okay. U to U. To you, to you. Let's see. It's like we could do that, and we could do like a pavement island. That just looks kind of weird, though, right? We could do. See, that part is weird, and I thought there was a way to make this follow that curve. Nah, I don't like it. Get rid of it. It looks fine. Let's connect these up the same here. No? Not gonna do it? There we go. I think isn't there a way to... Nah, I thought there was a way to automatically do solid, but... Okay, there we go. Good enough. Now it looks like continuous road lines all the way through. And people are happily scooting out of here. Alright, let's, what have we missed? We still have jail problems. Police. Crime rate is low. Jail, I guess we have fewer criminals. So... Garbage still doing its thing, huh? The problem with the garbage is I think that this is... Oh, didn't I already do this? Building is emptying. I thought I already did that. Or maybe it did empty. Can it be off? No, it can't. Alright, I think that might exacerbate our problems, but we will see. Let's throw in another... let's see, that's 1440. Oh, the recycling center is only 240. Let's throw in another recycling center. Let's actually take you. I'm going to relocate you the proper way. Are you on... Wait, are you on top of the... You are, aren't you? Okay, you need to scooch. Maybe we'll scooch you as well. Scooch. And now you're not entirely on top of it, and you're still good, and then we'll put down a new recycling center, like right there. That ought to help. Now, we do seem to have some issues here with traffic. So, do we have stoplights? Yeah, this is just anarchy here, so let's put in a stoplight there. Did that put in a stoplight? Stoplight. Mouse, there we go. Stoplight. And stoplight. That will hopefully help. And you guys already have a stoplight. And I'm going to switch you over to a timed light. Oh, no, I'm not. I want to keep it just at normal light. Might be a good idea for this road coming in to be a bigger road. Where's that other industrial road? The big industrial road. No, it's not here. It's one of these. Oh. How do I always lose the roads? Not a large road, is it? Large industrial road. That's way too large. Well, what we shall do is scoot ourselves over to here and just grab it from there. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is. It's way over there. Okay. All right, so it looks like... Yeah, traffic is definitely now becoming a thing. So, let's upgrade this road a little bit for you guys. And then hopefully most people will be able to move in and out through this road. This right here is also an issue. I wonder if stoplight is the way to go there, or if that road should also be... What are you? You're the firehouse? Okay. Let's do this. I know you're going to be disconnected for a minute. Just sit tight. And then we're going to do the same thing. Upgrade this road. Move you back. Move you back. We're going to try and combine you a little bit right there. That will help. Give us a little more capacity with turning lanes. And as long as we're being nice about stuff, let's do... Let's do that as well. That doesn't even take up more space. It's just a really tight road with no parking on it. So that should be good. That definitely helped. Definitely helped. Still a lot of stuff going on in this area. We have, we definitely have stoplights there. We have stoplights there, stoplights there. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. They're gonna figure this all out. We'll let it run for a bit and they'll figure it out. All right. What do we want to do next? Well, that's working. We need more housing. So I think we're going to expand this area down. Get some more people in here. And possibly try to hook into this area here. I'm thinking... Not as much traffic coming down this way, but here's what I'm thinking. We will do a... We could do a roundabout. There's a type of roundabout that I love to make called a turbo roundabout. I don't want to do it here though, necessarily. Maybe eventually, but this traffic along here is pretty light at the moment, so we're going to take a nice winding road, kind of up from there and curve it right into there. And do we want to do a stoplight here? Or just, no, I think we'll probably just leave it as is for now. This is, when there's no stoplight, it's basically, no, it's just the speed limit sign. It's basically just a yield. Well, actually, it's a everybody do whatever you want kind of deal, but I think that will actually help take a good amount of this traffic down, because now people will be able to, people going here don't have to go all the way up and come all the way back down. So there's going to be two different ways in. But the fact that this road has a really high speed limit means that anybody going up here should, in theory, still prefer this route in, as opposed to turning off here and then going through the suburbs to get where they want to go. So what we should see is, if I start building out more city over here, we're going to start to see a lot of people come in and start coming in this way, which means we may end up with, and actually I think I'm going to change this to that other, what was that road that I just had? That was like a 4-lane skinny road. Was it one of these? I always do this to myself. 4-lane skinny road. There it is. That's what I'm going to make this thing. And then it'll be able to do the thing. Now, I always forget this, but I have this mod called Roundabout Builder. And you basically tell it how big you want your roundabout to be. And I wonder if it wouldn't be... And then you have to tell it, like, what kind of road it is. 4-lane highway road. And then a radius of closer to, like, 60. Ooh, am I going to hate this? Kinda. Oh, it didn't need to be 4-lane highway. It's 2-lane. Just needs to be 2-lane highway. That's too many lane. One way. Yeah, 1-way, 2-way country road. I don't want country road. I want highway. I want 2-lane. No, highway is right. What is this thing? This is, yeah, it's from the highway. So we want 2-lane speed. You know what? Actually, this is probably fine. And we're just gonna... Yeah, it's way too big now. Way too big now. Okay. I have a plan. And it involves... Oh, the undo mod is broken, huh? Well, it involves pausing the game and fixing this. There we go. Now let's do the same roundabout, but let's do a significantly smaller. And I don't want precursor mode. How do I turn that off? Back. I want a 2-lane country road. I think that might work a little bit better. I might want to tell them not to change lanes here. Oh, it is nice they get a little turnabout too. Let me do some... Just some little bits of, you must go there, you must go there. Where's the next? Here we go. You must go there. What this does is it forces them to choose their lane before they enter the roundabout. Instead of like, because they'll come in here and then they'll switch lanes right there, and I don't want them to do that. So if you come in here, you can go there, or you can go there, or you can go there, or you can go there. This is all fine to do. Actually, I could make it so that if you want to go that way, you have to be in this lane, and then you switch lanes over. I'm probably making it too complicated, though. But if you are in this lane, you must go there. And if you're in this lane, you must go there. Okay. And if you're here, you must go there, or you may go there. Or you may go there. Or you may go there. Yeah, see, that's no good. I don't think we should be doing it. Now that I say that out loud. Get rid of... Oops. Why are we not... There we go. Yeah, we shouldn't have people crossing over on the roundabout. That's a no-no. So, you're gone. Wait. You're gone. So if you want to exit out, you must go that way. So really, this should be like a... If I was being really efficient, this should be a asymmetric, but I don't have asymmetrics that I think would fit this, or maybe I do, actually. Let's find out. I doubt that I do on the high... Oh, wait, what's this? Oh. Well, never mind. I think we've got a winner here. Hold on now. So, if we did... Hold on. So if you're going out that way... Yeah. Okay. Let's redraw the lines. This is my favorite part of this game, believe it or not, is drawing all the lines. So, you must stay there. Hold on. Now I've ruined it so that they can't leave. You can go there, or you may continue going through. You may go there. I'm going to allow that. You can go there, but only you can go out there. All right, now these guys have a little bit of a weirder situation going on. That's fine. I'm going to let you go to there as well. You pick either one. And then for you, you have to go there. Or you can continue around to there. You can just keep on going in circles if you want. And you can go there, or you can go there. This is not the most efficient roundabout, to be honest. But it's getting really close. So the turbo roundabout concept is where there's the exact amount of lanes leading into it as there are exits. And so you basically get into the lane, and like this first lane will peel off and go that way, and then the lane is just gone. And then the second lane shifts over partway through and becomes the outer lane, and then you go that way. And then the third lane shifts to the middle, and then shifts to the outer, and then goes out that way. It's a very cool concept. It takes me a while to set it up, but I will definitely try to do it at some point. So I've got that going on there, and I think what I am going to do is take our water tower, if I can get it in there, put it right there. Now, did that work with that? Yes, it did. So now we got that right there. Welcome to New City. Looking good. All right, I've been talking a while, and I have not had a drink of water. So if you are enjoying the stream, folks, and I would appreciate if you wouldn't mind putting a like on the video so that the old algorithm can find my videos and show them to other people. And if you would like to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing. That is all. I'm going to take a drink of water now. All right. All right. That looks good. We can maybe put some bushes around this too if we really want. Or, actually, you know what should probably be there? Is some Where am I looking? This thing. Here we go. Should probably have a little bit of fencing around it. What kind? You know, it's kind of a... it's not, see, we don't want like a privacy fence. Maybe like a chain link security fence. That's what we'll do. So we'll just, turn off... What? Turn off snap to everything. Alright, and then we'll just fix this up a little bit here. Nope, nope, not you. This guy. No, I want to get you. I want to get this guy. Can I not? Can I not get you? Nope, apparently not. I can get you. Alright, well I guess it is what it is then. Oh, there we go. Can I get you this way? Kind of push you in. I can't quite get the note that's right there, because it overlaps with this other one. That's okay. There we go. Our lovely security. There. Perfect. Alright, so anyway, now we've got people able to come in here. All of that to be able to do this. Let's grab this road and just start scaffolding out some more... oh, you know what? Let's, tree-wise, I want to... No, I don't want to do this. I want to... I don't want to bulldoze. I want to marquee select trees. Trees. Here we go. So what I want to do is basically just get rid of all these trees. Goodbye. There we go. Turn these all back on for later. Otherwise I will forget. Now, do we want to... yeah, you know, I think I'm going to continue this pattern here, like this. And this, you know, these as parallel roads. But then keep them as... Like, we've kind of started a weird grid over here. And I think I want to kind of keep this grid going like, almost like this. Yeah, and then continue going across like this. It's going to be a little bit wonky, but then it's not the exact same grid across everywhere here. That kind of works okay. It's not perfect, but few things in life are, huh? Now the real question here is going to be how far do we go out with this? I feel like we could do pretty decent sized like park area over here too. If we wanted to. Like maybe inside one of these, like maybe designate somewhere in here as a park area. I don't want to put it too close to the, like coming in over there, but maybe we'll do like a shopping center over there. Or something like that. It's kind of a weird intersection now that I think about it. Are we going to lose a house? I think we're going to lose a house if I do that, but that's okay. Sorry, folks. Let's do curved roads through here. Let's not connect you. Let's do something like this. I don't know that I actually want to do that. Maybe we'll make this our park area right here, since that's going to be weird to go through. We'll make this the park area. So what we're going to want to do is get water down here. And we're going to want to do something about the noise level. Let's just, I don't know if I'm going to need that covered or not, but we'll just do that. Okay. There's going to be some noise pollution here because of the highway. So what we're going to do is grab the tree brush and get, oh, what kind of trees do we want over here? Maybe like a green tree, generic broadleaf tree. That's perfect. All right, so I just want to put in a whole like forest of these essentially along the highway here. It's not going to completely dampen the sound, but it will help. I think we'll do, maybe we won't go that far. Yeah, maybe we're not going to go that far. Okay. Close enough. Okay. That'll work. We should also plan for getting some services down in here. So maybe we can do like a firehouse down this way, or maybe actually let's do some overlapping coverage. That's where our park's going to be. Let's put it like right here. That was just a firehouse, right? What else is our other fire station? High capacity fire station. We're probably fire. Police headquarters. High capacity. We don't really need that. What is this? Just a prison. I'll put that somewhere else. Jail capacity is fine anyway, so let's just go with a little tiny police station. We'll put it off the main road right there. Then what else are we going to need? Oh, I forgot we have banks now. I completely forgot. That's a new DLC that came out since the last time I played. It's not new anymore, but since the last time I played. So we are probably going to want, I don't know if we're going to want a high school down here, but I think we are going to want an elementary school. So let's put that maybe like here. And then I always like to do kind of a 2-for-1 with those and do some sort of a, oh, the Chirper Balloon Tours. Plazas, is parks, other parks. Parks, there we go. Some that looks like a little kid's park. Oh, that's way too big. Small playground, perfect. Put that right next to there. That will add some, oh, these guys have garbage issues down here and crime. Well, we got a police station now. So, maybe it would be good to have like a, how is garbage doing? Oh, we can start building unique factories too. We can start doing some really cool industry stuff. We are going to need like a pretty solid industry area here. Is crime really going up that bad? I guess so. Well, we'll get back to you. All right, so a recycling center. I'm hesitant to put a recycling center. Actually, you know what we could do? We could just do a little road off of here. And just kind of, I know it's gonna, you're gonna kind of see it from the thing there, but that's okay. I mean, a lot of times you see this kind of stuff, and you're just like, what the heck is that thing? So put that way over there. Now we got a little recycling center, and it can help service the other. We could also maybe put a little bit of industry, other industry over here as needed. Oh, you guys got a lot of trucks going out, huh? Good luck to you. Oh, and you don't have water. Don't have water. There we go. Might as well hook this into you there, too. That way we get straight from the source over there. Alright, so that's going to help with that. We got our elementary school. I'm not going to... Oh, traffic flow is rough. We're going to have to... After I get this... Oh, I say after I get this zoned in, but zoning it in is going to actually make it significantly worse. Let's see, we have high-density residential now. We might want to put some high-density residential along this, because people will be more willing to live there with the noise. So high-density residential is going to be more like high-rises and apartment buildings. So let's just hit some of those. I'm not going to... Some of these trees are going to go away. The rest of these, we're going to do normal housing in here. And then the traffic is going to go crazy. While we try to deal with the traffic, it will go crazy. And then I think we are going to do a kind of a commercial zone along here and maybe right here. And then, oh, that, nope, wait, no, that's our park area. Actually, no, wait, we could do that. Yeah, I take that back. We'll do that, and then our park area could also include some, like, restaurants and stuff. But we'll leave the rest of it open, and then this is going to be... I'm going to leave this open, because I might end up with parking spots there for the park and everything. All right, let's look at our traffic. Let's see where the problems are. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay. So we're deadlocked up here, basically. That's a problem. That's why there's so much crime and everything going on. We are... So, I take it... Mobile Command Center. Oh, from the police station. Yep, so... it would seem that a lot of traffic has now spawned from the things that I'm trying to do here. And also, we don't have a lot of ways in and out of here. So, it is time, folks. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Traffic management time. So, the main problem we have here is, we bring up our traffic view again. This industry area has a lot of truck traffic going to and fro. And that is a problem for... there's not many ways in and out of this area. And so what we could potentially do is create a sort of an industry-only entrance onto this highway. Maybe do the same thing with a little roundabout like right here. We don't want to go too crazy with the roundabouts. In my experience, they can be efficient, but too many roundabouts is just traffic can get deadlocked in roundabouts that are too close to each other. But I think there's a couple of things we can do here. So first thing I'm going to do is connect that, just so that there's a little extra going on that way. Second, where are all these people going? So you're just trying to driving to a parking spot. You're going to the whatever. Ice Cube Factory. Going to Drugstore 2.0. All right. How's my public transportation? Yeah, we'll have to extend public transit down to there too at some point. What's your problem? No goods? No goods. That's right, because no one can get in. So I think having a having a separate connection here and potentially making one of these into... Oh, and you're complaining about noise anyway, probably because of all the traffic. Maybe making one of these into a roundabout will do the trick, which means we're going to want to... Whoops. We're going to want to move our geothermal plant, which I'm going to go ahead and just pay the money to do, and we'll put it over here. Even though it's going to bother some people over there. Actually, Is that the best thing to do? We could also just turn it this way. That's probably the better thing to do, is we'll turn it that way. And then it's off of this larger road, so that might be okay. So we'll roundabout here. This will keep as a... Oh, man, that's really close. We're gonna, if we keep that as a stoplight, that's going to be a problem. Because then people coming through the roundabout will just immediately get stuck in this stoplight. So I think we'd have to let traffic flow. Well, we could try it and see what happens. But I think the main thing to do will be to get a road coming out to here. So why don't we do that? Let's get a industrial road. A 2-lane industrial road. What is this? Small 4-lane. Or we could do a small 4-lane. Oh, actually, one thing we could also do is turn all of these into small 4-lane. And in fact, potentially making you into small 4-lane might help as well. More lanes is not always the answer to every problem. But in this case, I think it will definitely help because part of the problem is... Are we really? We just like constantly running over these? Oh, there we go. That's fine. Okay. Part of the problem is that trucks stop to like deliver and pick things up and then it blocks traffic. So extra lanes in this case does mean some traffic can continue flowing while other traffic is waiting to move. Now I could cut these down. So let's see. Ziav in chat here. Remember me? Probably not, but that's okay. Working on a map for City Skylines 2 called Frontier Mountain, based on a height map in El Paso, Texas, specifically centered around Tri-Border. Your name sounds familiar. Did you used to come to my old City Skylines streams? And it's been so long since I've done this game. I don't remember the old crew that used to hang out with them, but I really like that idea, and I'm glad you're working on City Skylines 2 maps. That'll be after Skylines 1 kind of plays itself out for me. I want to get back into Skylines 2 now that they've got their new developer, and it seems like things are looking pretty nice. So, cool. Well, I'm excited for you. Hope it turns out well. I'm going to turn these back into these smaller roads and make sure that this guy is moved. Oops, come on. Move. Move. There we go. Moved up to there. Oh yeah, that's right. Did I say it right? Did I say your name right this time, or did I screw it up? I remember now. That's right. I did not get a chance to watch you live, but I believe I did subscribe to your channel. So, I just haven't had a chance. But, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. I'm going to just keep on working, but feel free to hang out and chat. So we're going to pull... Yeah, we'll just connect into that existing one there. Oh. Let's see, that's a parking lot. That's fine. I think... might be a good idea to try... Let's see, that's a node right there, huh? What if we move this node up just a little bit, and then we will pull... What did I do here? Go into you like that, and then this road, which I think is one of these, can go in like that, and I don't think we... Nope, that is not the same road. Hang on. This road. There we go. And then we can probably just adjust it a little bit. Sorry, cars. You guys are rather full over here. Maybe we need more parking over this area, by this area. Yeah, we might need to put more parking lots. I like in City Skylines, too, that there's a... Like, you can charge money for parking lots. That helps quite a bit with income. Alright, let's use that roundabout builder again and do the same thing, except this time... Actually, 2-lane country road is probably still a good deal. Sorry, cars. I'm not going to bother with the... Actually, no, I will bother with the lanes. I will bother with the lanes. Those were... what? I'm not going to be able to find them again. It was 1+2 highway. There we go. It was highlighted for me. I believe that is what we want. Yep. All right, and then let's hook up these lanes, and we will be good to go. All right, you can go there, and you must go there. Okay, good. Good so far. You may go there, or you may go there. You may go there. You must go there, or you can go there. I don't care. And you may go there, or you may go there. You must go there. You must go there, and you must go there. Then you may go there, or you may go there, and you must go there, and you may go there or there. And you must continue on, no lane changing. And then you may go there, or you may go there, and you must go there. Think. Now everybody, adjust yourselves a little bit here. Yeah, you're okay. So some of you are going to be able to go in there. That's good. This, still a problem. I think we are, well, you guys are all kind of shifting and adjusting for a minute. Let's not get too crazy real quick here. You're still a stoplight. You are, this thing right here is the main problem at the moment, just because everybody is... Oh, and now we're deadlocked here because they can't get through here. Yeah. So, and now we're, because people are trying to go, or come down this way and curve around into here, we've got a bit of a problem. So, I think this might clear itself up eventually, but... Oh, you guys are having a time over here, aren't you? So what's your deal? Are you... Why are you not going anywhere? Oh, because you're trying to turn left. And you can't turn left because this is happening. Okay. Oh, boy. So you're kind of going. Things are slowly moving. It's just not very good. And the traffic, the garbage is piling up because this is where most of the garbage collection is coming from. And so I am not sure. Roundabout here is not going to help anything. Because, let's pause for a second and think about this. Roundabout here isn't going to help anything at the moment because the main problem is people going in and out of this area are deadlocked. So we might need... I think if we let it run long enough, it will eventually clear itself up. It's just that at the moment, people can't get where they need to go because of the sheer amount of cars. I am curious. How bad will it be if I just speed it all up and let it go? Like, these cars that are getting out of the way are going to help. And then eventually, see, like, stuff's starting to flow a little bit here. Is our traffic percentage going up? That's going to cause this to back up down to there. Okay, things are flowing here. A little bit. It's hard to tell sometimes because of parked cars. Actually, no, there are no parked cars. This is all traffic. Never mind. So yeah, we're still deadlocked over in this area. I think here, we might need... okay. Pause. One moment. We're going to try something drastic, which is going to be a 3-lane, or 6-lane rather. 3 in, 3 out. If I could find the... oh, stop hovering. I know there is one. This? Medium? No, large. Large industry road. And we're going to have to move you down because you're overlapping the road now. All right, so now what this is going to hopefully allow us to do, and actually, at the same time, the problem... whoa, hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. The problem here is lane mathematics. We're just going to have to deal with that for a minute. Asymmetric 5-lane is probably going to be what we want here. And I might even take that back that far. Actually, I might even just do that. Just to help. And then this, do we want the same deal here? I feel like you're a problem. You're already a 4-lane road, though, so... Alright, one thing at a time here, one thing at a time. Then we're going to go into here. We don't want to try too... Excuse me. We don't want to try too many things at once, because I need to leave time for it to work itself out here, so... I have an interstate highway. Actually, I know how to use node controller. I tend to use, to start with interchanges from the workshop and then modify them from there. Is this the right way that I want? There are 3 lanes here, right? Why is it looking... oh, no, I'm looking at this one. I'm sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong one here. So, let me focus here. So, the first lane here, I want... wait a second. Then we go to... oh, we might want to take this up to a 5-lane, actually. Oh, going from 1 to 5 seems actually kind of drastic. Let's leave it at 2. Okay. So, this lane is going to be straight or turn. This one is going to be turn only. This one is no straight there. It's going to be... no, actually, that's fine. We could do that. But then this one is straight only, and that one is turn only. Okay. Then this one... no straight for you. Turn only. I know it's... actually... no, I think we're going to do that. And then the people going straight can then figure out which lane they want to go into. That'll give us a little more back capacity there. And then here, same deal. These are turn only. Oops. There we go. Well, let's let that shake out a minute here. Or did I lose my stoplight here? No, we still have the stoplight. Oh, congratulations on the ore industry. Alright, and then of course you can't go anywhere because of the roundabout. I'm thinking maybe the roundabout here is the wrong choice. I think maybe a stoplight here is just a better choice because of the people... it's because of the people who are going kind of... Yeah, I think a roundabout here is the wrong choice. The people going around and turning left are blocking people coming up. And because these guys can't get in, it's a problem. Let's maybe not go so fast for a minute here. Alright, so your problem is people turning that way. And of course you're backed up again already. Because you're trying to go this way. Which way are you trying to go? You're trying to go around that way. You know what might work is maybe making these one way. Is it time for a turbo roundabout? Is that what we're thinking right here? We could do it. This could be the spot for it. I think, actually, though, what I might do is take this to a one-way road. And then, let's see, which way would we go with it? If we came in, what would be our one-way? So if we went around, we came in and said, you're going to go around this way. And then this kind of makes sense to go around that way. So you'd have to go in, up, out. And you have to go around that way. And then go that way. This is wrong. It's going the wrong way. Can't see which way the arrows are going. There we go. Then that's backwards. Up that way. Up that way. You go in this way. You go around. Okay. I don't know why it's doing it backwards. Come down, and then this is a in that way. So, around. Let's try that. I do have turbo roundabout roads. We could do turbo roundabouts. It is a possibility. Now, one of the nice things about me doing that is that a bunch of traffic has to despawn and will respawn out of their buildings again, going the correct direction. So let's see if giving them a specific flow pattern helps. And then maybe we could take these roads down. We may not need such large roads here. Maybe for fun we will make this a turbo roundabout just to... Although things are kind of starting to flow a little bit better now. Except that we seem to be... Our choice of traffic pattern might not have been the best. Because now they've got to go... Well, why wouldn't they go this way? Is this the wrong... Did I do this the wrong way? No, that's the right way. They're just... They got to get to their buildings over here. That makes sense. This is still a two-way, right? Maybe it would make sense to reverse this one, actually, and say, you guys, if you want to head out this way, you can. Which would mean that I would want to take this and go back to making this a two-way. Two-way, this thing. No, not that thing. This thing. There we go. So now you can, if you wanted to come back out this way and get in the roundabout, you can. Use the biggest turbo roundabout road, but do not use the inner left lane. Yeah. Okay. Now, real quick. What's going on with all my water and power? Is this because, I'm going to guess this is because my power stations have not been getting fuel. Yeah, because of the traffic. Okay, now where have we screwed up here? These guys have an issue here. You're trying to all get out down through here. You seem to be... Oh, now you're trying to get through to there. Well, you've solved this part of it. It's just this part is now crossing over oddly. Why are you guys not able to move? Yeah, it's the left turn, people. This really should just be a stoplight. This really should just be a stoplight. Well, it'll probably be fine. Yeah, see, now it's flowing. It'll probably be fine eventually, but yeah, I'm thinking this really should just be a stoplight. Let's stoplight this thing. We'll do our turbo roundabout elsewhere. Let's pull you back a little bit. Actually, pull you back a little bit. Grab this. Oh, that was rather far back. We'll just take you down to, like, connect you in like that, and then we'll connect these in how they were. Make sure that's a stoplight. All right, everybody. Go figure yourselves out. Are we still good on the correct number of lanes? I forgot that I fixed that road up. All right, good. So that's fixed. That's better. Sometimes there are just some areas where the way people would use a roundabout just it just doesn't work. But I think so. That's all kind of fixed. So we've just kind of moved our problem up to here. So what is your deal? You're trying to cram too much into right here. This is our problem. Okay, so what do we want to do with that? Do we want it? Give you a stoplight there. That might help. The problem here is everybody trying to go in a circle, it would seem. What if we tried something else? Well, no, that wouldn't work. Just because of where people are trying to go to. I was going to say we could make another connection up here, but no one wants to go that way. They would just go and turn already. So they're all trying to go. Yeah, they do need another way out of here, basically. Well, we could try to connect this to here. Because I think a lot of these guys are trying to go down and out. Hey, Ire, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I tried to fix your link in the thing there. I hope it worked correctly. We're fighting traffic today. Mostly. Yeah, I think maybe what we want is this main one should go back to being a two-way. That's what I think this should be. Oh. Oh, good. Enough people moved in. I completely forgot that we had just done a whole bunch of zoning down there to make sure that you're a stoplight. Let's also actually make sure that you are a stoplight too. And you are not a stoplight. It's kind of a weird intersection right there. Actually, you know what we might want to do? Let's bulldoze this. Nope. Hit me with this thing. I think we're gonna try and do like a nope. Not at all what I wanted to do. Oh, well. Okay. In that case, let's just fix that now. What I wanted to do was basically like just make this corner a normal looking intersection like this. There we go. There we go. That way there's like two nodes there and it's kind of weird and everything, but let's make it a stoplight. Alright, you guys scooch on over. We do have two nodes right here, don't we? Yeah. Let's see. We should be able to just delete that node, right? I think that worked. No, we still have a node right here. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, let's just do this. Let's stop for a second. We'll just do this. And we'll bulldoze this thing and this little weird thing. And then just connect straight on into there. Oh. Well, we fell out of the world. See, now this is the City Skylines 1 experience that I was hoping for. We have double nodes again. Why? There we go. There's that weird node. Okay, we lost a building. That's okay. It'll come back. There we go. And then we'll turn on that stoplight again. It is on. Okay. Okay, so... what is your deal? You're waiting to what? Neither one of these lanes can go straight. That is correct. So you must be waiting to turn left. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Lane 1 should not be a right turn. Lane 1 should be left turn only. And you... yeah, okay. Let's do that. There you go. Maybe I should just tear down this whole area and rebuild it. Well, at least they're, how did this area come to be? It's not looking too bad. Just coming into the city, that's the problem here. And I'm kind of surprised that the other highway over here isn't actually helping much. Everybody's coming in. Must be mostly coming in from this side. Yeah, so the main problem still seems to be people trying to go in a circle and crossing over each other here. Okay, that's a weird little thing going on here. None of that for you. You only go that way. So you're coming in. Yeah, you're trying to go that way, and they're all waiting to come around and go this way, because they're all trying to go back in. I think. Yeah, they'd have to be trying to go back in. So you guys just got yourselves in a circle. Yeah. Maybe one-way roads was a bad idea in this particular formation with a thing like this. We could do... let's see. Yeah, it sucks because this is where like a lot of our important bits are. I think we need to make... I think we need to make this a one-way going the other way. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to work or not, but... is the one-way? Yeah. If we make this an out, But not that way. This way. Let everybody shuffle around for a minute. Let's see, are we going to just move the problem over? I think we're just going to end up moving the problem over. I think... Let's speed this up a bit and see if this eventually clears out. Now, you guys are just gridlocked yourselves. Kind of. You're driving through each other. That's kind of helpful. Abandoned building is gone. Yeah, I don't think this is going to clear itself up. I think we're going to have to rethink this whole area here. Perhaps we could potentially de-zone part of this and use it for a more... Actually, that might be a good idea. We could de-zone a good chunk of this in the middle here, or maybe up here, and have it... In fact, let's do that. We're going to de-zone this top one. And you're all out of here. Everybody gone. You're all evicted. Keep you guys going in your little circle here. Then we'll figure out another use for this later, probably for very specific things that we'll put in. And then we'll recoup that over in these other areas. We'll do more industry over there. But... Or potentially, no pun intended, we could do, not that. We could do, like, smaller industry there. D-zone industry here. No, I don't want to destroy that, sorry. So... very little reason to go along this road unless you're getting out of here now. And then likely we could turn this back into 2 lanes. Or, you know, 2 directional rather. Let's just do that. Yes, you guys all go do what you do. Alright, what's going on right here? You guys. There we go. Okay, we're good. Do I still have a one-way stuck somewhere or no? I don't think so. Alright, traffic flow is picking up now. There's still a lot of traffic, but it's moving, and that's the important thing. So how's our traffic looking now? Yeah, still red over there, but way better. It's coming down. Average traffic flow is going up. So, alright. Good, and then we can use this space for very specific, like, if we need to put in some other sort of thing. Like some sort of industry building. So we're going to have to recoup a lot of that. So let's come over to our industry here, now that we've leveled up our ore industry. And... ooh, underground ore mines. Are these the same size? They are. Let's do... oh, wait, hold on. Let's look. This is 6,400 units a week with 5 trucks. This one is 4,800 with 5 trucks. 16 a week. 32 weeks. So double... not quite double the... so only 50% increase in production rate, but double the cost. At the moment, I am good with That's what this is, right? Yeah. Let's just keep on putting a bunch of these down. And then we'll do some more... What is this? Ore storage. Sand storage. Same deal, right? 30,000. Yeah. Alright, then the ore grinding mill. Is that what this thing is? Oh, we're out of... Sewage is backing up. Uh-oh. What's our sewage? I guess we probably should have been paying attention to some of this other stuff. I think the electrical situation will resolve itself. No, it won't. We are just really, really close to the edge there. Okay. Garbage should be resolving itself now that the trucks can get out. Well, let's hope it resolves itself now that the trucks are getting out. This is still a stoplight, right? Yep, yep. Maybe make you a stoplight too. So that you guys don't spend as much time getting stuck there. They'll get moving. Okay. So we've got a lot of ore going on. That's the grinding mill, and then that's our... Oh, yeah, that's right, sewage. That's what I was looking at. I completely forgot. Sewage treatment. Okay. So since we used... Since we took this extra space out, we can use that extra space for things like sewage processing and stuff. So we'll just do something like that. All right, back to here. You guys will be fine in a little bit. Industry. So we can do more ore grinding to make metal, or no, we should do glass manufacturing. Now that's a bigger situation. So let's do this. Let's take some small industry road, pull you way out this way. Actually, no, we should do the... What's your 2-lane? Yep, we should do this. And that... Did it just... Oh, you just anarchy. That's the problem. That's why I'm getting all these double nodes. Because I got that setting turned on. Alright. We go out to about there. Go up to about there. Or... up to about there. Into about there. Then we'll probably do more storage, actually. Is that what I want? Yeah, we'll figure something out. I think this is too thin in the middle here for me to do anything useful. Although we could do just more of these. Well, I do want more of these. Oh, you know what we could do is warehousing. Yeah, we could do warehousing over here. So that'll work. So what we're going to want is glass manufacturing, which we're going to put perchance over here. And then we're going to want some warehousing along here. Oh yeah. We'll fix that later. So we want you to be... we'll do metals. Metals. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Glass. Nope, that's plastic. Sorry. Just relax. Glass. 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 I know. Glass. Does that cover you? I think that covers you. Yeah, it does. Okay. Alright, now we're making glass. We've got more ore going on. We should probably get more of these ore thingies going too. So let's do a... I think this is the wrong direction, but... Nope, that's correct. Just chill. I'm gonna have to. You're gonna have to give me a minute to fix this up, and then we'll do the correct thing here. All right. Do we want the? I think we're gonna do these underground mines. Even though they cost more, they produce more, and we're gonna want a lot of it. So we're gonna do that, and then we will go up and back in and get some pipes going. Okay, cool. Look at all these mines. I think we're going to need more ore storage as well. So why don't we maybe put in a couple of these guys right along the edge here. This is the ore storage. Okay. So there we go. So we're moving there. And what's our... Yeah, we might need more. Let's throw in a workers' barracks next to this. Oh, look at that land. Not the worst. That's okay. I'm good with it. Alright, so now this industry area ought to be... where are you? Okay, so we're about to hit level 3 on it. What are we making on it? We're making negative dollars because we don't have enough workers for all these buildings we're paying rent on. There we go. Ooh, rotary kiln plant. Okay, now we're getting to the actual, like, custom factories, which we'll probably build elsewhere in an area where we actually plan out... Oh, maybe over here. We could actually plan out the traffic pattern a little bit better. This is at least moving now, so much better. Traffic flows 81. Not bad. So as we get more people working over here, you can see industry demand is down. So, you know, now that we de-zoned all this stuff, but the people all just got jobs over here, basically. That was the plan. Create jobs over here, let them all come over and work over here. So this is we're gonna fly through this now and hopefully start to see this thing turn a profit pretty soon. Or we're gonna run out of electricity. Alright, back to the electricals. What are we gonna do? Maybe it's time... We're making a ton of money. It's time for the solar updraft tower. Where are we gonna put that at? What does this thing do? It looks cool. The large batteries within the building allow it to store electricity and not be affected by day and night. Oh. Okay, then. I'm thinking we might want to put it kind of off of the... Because I'm thinking we're going to end up making another kind of industry area up in here of some sort. Probably for, like, factories and stuff. So let's do a small industrial road off of this roundabout here. Yeah, we'll just do... We'll kind of take it and curve it that way a little bit. But then I want to do the solar updraft tower, like, right there, basically. Did my lanes get messed up when I did this? You all kind of act like the lanes got messed up. Yeah, nobody can turn there. So let's do that. You can go there or there. And you can go there if you wish. Not that you have a reason to, but... Alright, power's coming back. Oh, we have a dam. Damn. Okay. We could do that. Might want to do that. Alright, see, I like putting... These things are really cool. So I like kind of putting them where they're, like, visible from the highway. Look at that. Yeah, kind of makes my water tower a little less exciting. But that ought to power our power needs for a really long time. So. Okay. Good. We still have more demand for housing. More demand for housing. Maybe this area is going to end up being a smaller park than originally intended. Did I not zone? I didn't zone all this. Oh, and I only zoned teeny tiny little houses there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is take this and cut it straight through like that. And then we'll do some higher density housing in here. And then we'll still do our park area within here. It'll just be kind of like behind these buildings. So we'll do our high density in this area. And then this is, let's see, I think we were going to do, oh shoot, I did the wrong kind of road there. This kind of road. Easily fixed. Alright, that's going to bring a lot of traffic through this area briefly, as everybody starts moving in. Nice. Let's see, do I want to start doing the park now, or do I want to maybe do the university area? It's going to make more sense to do. I think the park, we're going to benefit a lot from the park. So, paint a, I don't want to do a pedestrian area. I want to paint a park area. That is a very large, can I make that circle smaller? There we go. This is going to be our park area kind of around these buildings. There we go. I want to do some... I want to do... I want to do some parking lots. Okay, we'll do a main gate parking lot like this. And then I want to get some other... Sheffield Park. I'm okay with that. Where are the parking lots? I always forget where the parking lots are. They're going to be under... No, I should get a bus line coming over here. I should adjust the bus lines. It's not under this. I'll just search for it. Parking lot. Or how about just parking? No? No? Okay. Is it under... Oh, wait. Hold on. What's my... Budget. Increase the budget for the roads. That might help with traffic flow. How's taxes looking? Everybody's happy. Good. Alright, I'll find the parking lots. Just chill. These are the... Oh, we should put down some of these things. We should put down some of these things. Park maintenance. We are going to want park maintenance and stuff at some point, and road maintenance. This is all park. There we go. I want the... That's kind of a cool looking parking lot. Why was this not findable before? Parking. There we go. We can do a parking garage. I think this is what I want. Just tiny little decorative parking lots. Or parking lots. Yep, that's what I want. That's going to be too big. This is what I want. Parking, parking, parking. Parking, parking, parking. There we go. Now. Everybody seems happy because that adds entertainment value. Let's go to our park now and set this thing up. So, we want a park path that is going to kind of curve around this thing. Let's not have any guides at all. Actually, why don't we just make this straight on like that. And straight on like that. And we'll probably... No, actually, let's not go that far. Let's have it go to about there. This is going to be more of a, like, walking path kind of a thing. Kind of like this. And then we could do kind of a cut across like that. Throw down some trees. What kind of trees do we like for this? Tree with leaves number 2. That sounds like a lovely, lovely tree. Brush. Didn't realize I could do star-shaped. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. Let's go down to single tree and just plop them in manually. Alright, that'll be good for the outside. Now what I want to do is we'll kind of do this middle area in a minute. But what I want to do is get some nice fencing. That fence looks like that. So that's going to be this one, park fence. Alright, so that's what I want, is I want to go kind of around the back of this. Oh, let's just do it like this. Ah, right. Can I turn? Anarchy prop. It is back on, isn't it? Okay. One moment. We will just do this. Then I don't have to figure it out. Let's do that. Then let's kind of move some trees in and some trees out. Because what I want to do is go behind these restaurants and stuff, these things here. So we'll keep some trees near the path. And then take this like that. Then down to like there. And we'll move this out of the way. Move you out of the way. Connect you up to there. So there we go. So now it's like you can go to the parking lot, but you're going to have to walk out and then walk up and through. Do we have Okay, we're charging you $10 to walk in here, so hope you enjoy it. Then we can line these back up the way we want them. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now we got to make this park a worthwhile attraction for people. Sorry. Just, you ever plant trees, then you're like, I got to move these trees. Okay, so what are we going to do in here now? I think we need to look at what the options are. So I think we should probably make, for this middle one, let's put some trees on it. And then we will take, is this the same thing? Same thing. We're going to want, let's see, a park plaza, perhaps. perhaps. What is this one? That is the park chessboard. That sounds fun. Let's do a park chessboard on this side. And we could do this thing off of that side. And then along some of these other areas. Oh, hello, camera. Off some of these other pieces of path here. We don't need that turned on. Thanks. Let's see. We could do a cafe. No, we can't. We have no more room. We're out of cafe room. Oh, we can kind of fit it. Hold on. I saw it for a second. Oh, no, we can't. We could fit it there. Okay, cafe too big. Restrooms definitely want. And they're going to be over there. Then, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Alright, so the rest of this is just going to be plopping stuff down. What does this little sign look like? Can't even read it. There we go, it says City Park. Oh, can we put that outside the city park? Yes. I think that still technically counts. It's within the park area. Alright, let's do a little bit of... Let's do a little bit of... I don't want to take up all the grass with this, but maybe across from the bathrooms, we'll do a little bit of a... something like this. If I can get that lined up real nice. And then we could do some... Here's an ice cream van. We could put... maybe like... let's see, there's a bench right there. We could put the ice cream van here. Along the road. And then what do we have? A food stall. Let's put the food stall... that's the front of it, right? Or is that the back? That's the back. Okay. Food stall we'll put like right... here. We'll put a little garbage can next to it. And then we'll just do some... let's see, do we like this kind? No, let's do this kind. It's got more seating. Do like, not right in front of it because people are going to line up there. We'll do something like... get you guys a bunch of tables you can sit and eat. And... that's too big. But we could put it like... right there. People are digging it. They're coming in. They're playing giant chess. Oh, and something for the kids. Kids love a sandbox. Where would a sandbox make sense here? I guess maybe right here. We'll do a sandbox. And... oh, here, I don't know. This is just kind of a nonsensical... do we have a better looking... yeah, whatever. Pretend that goes in the right directions there. Then around near the sandbox, we'll give the... the parents are going to need a place to sit. So, there you go. Sandbox area. Oh, or would we want... no, I'm thinking we want this sandbox. I think I used the round one in the other... there we go. Hang on. Let's move... I think we want it to be this way. I think that makes more sense. Not entirely sure if that makes more sense or not. Let's hit the... let's get another garbage can near here. Let's put a garbage can near this thing. Let's put a garbage can by the bathroom there. Yeah, let's put one like right here. All of these things, so you might think that this is all pure decoration if you're not familiar with the game, but this is actually adding like points to the park. All of these little decorations are things that make people want to come into the park. So We're going to do a couple more trees here. Trees? Trees. There we go. These trees, not the mod trees. Do like one there. Then we'll do maybe like two over there. Couple over here. And one to give some shade to the sandbox. One right there. Maybe we'll hit a few more right here. So there we go. There's our Sheffield Park. Plaza. Whatever this giant chess, kids area. There we go. So, and I was able to squeeze all the parking on this side so I can use this for whatever. And I think what we're going to use that for is, let's see. Oh, we have office zoning now too, huh? All right. We're going to do a little bit of high density residential there. And then a bit of high density commercial across the street from the park. So we got our low density commercial over there. We'll have some high density on this side. We're starting to move into high density stuff now. Then we'll have to figure something out for the high density. Oh. That's a problem, huh? That's from all the people probably trying to move in, or let's see. This is people going out. This is all people trying to leave. So why are we all backed up right here? Okay, this is where we need turbo roundabout. This is where we need turbo roundabout. So, pause. What time is it? I don't know if I have enough time for turbo roundabout today. But yeah, I think this is where we do need the turbo roundabout. Just because. I don't want to get rid of this roundabout. Oh, and it's raining now. Great. Yeah, I don't really want to get rid of this roundabout, but I think we do need the turbo roundabout here. I have to remember how to do a turbo roundabout. Let's do it. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, okay. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. We're going to not get rid of you, but we're going to move you way over here for now. And I might have to move you. Let's just... Yeah, I'm aware. All the roads are broke, so... Alright, cut everything back. We didn't... Hold on. I didn't mess this up, right? Okay, good. That's still good. Alright, so... to do the turbo roundabout, here's what I want to do. I want to take... I want to reconnect these roads briefly to where they're gonna connect, just so I can get a node going here. And then we're gonna go... Nope, I need the connecting node. Give me this thing again. Alright. Then we're gonna hit the roundabout tool. We'll take this up to... That's probably good, but now we want... Oh, what are the turbo roundabout roads called? Hang on a second. Turbo. So we're going to do 4-lane turbo. 3-lane turbo, because there's technically three exits you can go to, right? 1, 2, 3. So we'll do 3-lane turbo is what we're going to go with. 3-lane turbo roundabout. Okay. Then we're going to need 3 lanes coming in from each direction here, so we're going to have to update all of these roads now. So we're going to have to find the correct type of road for each of these, and they should exist. I should have these. 2-lane. Let's see. Asymmetric 3-lane. I need an asymmetric 5-lane is what I need. I don't know if I'm going to have that on highway. 5-lane? No, it's going to be a... It's either going to be called like 2 plus 3-lane or 3 plus 2-lane or something like that. 3 plus... Get out of here. I can't even see what I'm typing. 3 plus 2 or 2 plus 3, or you're just not going to tell me because we don't have highways of that, do we? I bet we don't. I bet I got to go into normal roads for this. Yeah, probably. That's fine. We could drop down to normal road briefly and then come back up to 6 lane 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4, I need a 5. You know, now I should be able to search. If I could type, I could search. Alright. 5 lane 2 plus 3. 2-way road. That'll work. Let's get rid of this, and then let's take a thing straight into that node. That is good. Let's delete you. Again, take one straight into that node. That's good. Heck, we could do a, might as well put some trees on it or something, huh? Two-way road. Yeah, this is no parking, so that's what I want. So we'll do that. Then this needs to be also kind of the same deal. So we'll just kind of do the same deal here. I'm going by memory of how to do one of these things, so if we have to redo stuff, forgive me, but we're going to have that going on. All right, now what's going to happen is I'm going to wire up these lanes to go only a certain direction, and then later we will draw over them so that the lines actually make sense for the path that they're going to take. But I think because I'm going to be ending the stream here shortly, we're just going to do the lane wiring up, and then we'll stop from there. And then if I've done the math wrong on these lanes, then we will know by there. But you must go to this lane, and you must... Where's the next? There we go. You must continue on to there, and then you must exit out to there. That's your deal. Now, I think... I don't have a 3x1. We really could... We could do a 3x1 going out. So really, you could also go to there. Because I don't think I have a 3+1 road. Do I have a 3+1 road? Maybe I do. Hold on. 4. Oh, I do. 4 lane 3+1. Well, let's not. Let's just keep it like this. Then they'll have 2 lanes they can move into. Not a big deal. So that's that. So that's, if you're going this way, you have to be in this lane. So then, starting from this lane, you are moving to here. Okay. And then you are staying in this lane. For there. And then as these guys exit, you are moving to this lane. Okay. And then you are staying in this lane. And then you are exiting to there or exiting to there. All right. And then from here, you're moving into this lane, staying. And then from here, you scoot down to that lane. And then stay in your lane. And then as they exit, you scoot down another lane. And then exit there or there. Okay? So, this lane, the people getting in this lane can only go there. People getting in this lane can only go there. People getting in this lane can only go there. It also prevents people from making a complete U-turn, which is nice. So there we go. So that's 1 done. Now we'll move on to the next one. You must enter there. And that's already taken care of. And, whoops. You, that's already taken care of. Actually, Most of this is already taken care of once you do one. You must go there. You must go there. And then you must continue on to there. I should probably just do all those. And then, let's see. So here, as they're exiting to there, you're moving down to there. And that takes care of that. Then again, you must go there. You must go there. You must go there. Moving to here. Let's see. You move to there. You move to there. You must go there. You must go there. You must go there. Do I have a node in the middle? I don't. Okay. You can go there or there. And you move down to there. And you move down to there. And I think that's the turbo roundabout wired up. I think it is. So then what we do is we go into the intersection marking tool and grab, let's see, this is where they go down. So what we would do is take, let's see, what is it? Alt. Take this, this, how does this go? No. You are going, no, that's not right. It's this. I don't know why that doesn't look correct anymore, but that's kind of right. No, that's not right at all. Never mind. Gone. Let's see. You are moving to there, which means we do want... Oh, but these guys are moving up into there. You know what, we'll just leave it as is for now. I'll come back next time and do the markings. I'm getting too tired for this. But let's actually run it and see what... Oh, let's put our power back so that it actually runs again. There we go. Alright, so yeah, some people are going to have to fix themselves for a minute here before this gets... They're all in the wrong lanes here, but if you give them a minute, they'll adjust themselves. Oh, you know what we should also do is just to make sure... let's see, junction restrictions. We want no crosswalks on any of these. Get rid of all those. There should be another... Is there another one around here? No. So do that, and then we want... What are you... Oh, your problem is... We've done it again, folks. Let's see if we give it long enough, if they'll figure themselves out here. Once we clear the obstruction, then it should start flowing here. Because people are getting into the wrong lanes. We're not... Just to be clear, we're not allowing any lane changes in here, right? No. Actually, we should probably say... let's say you guys have to go there and you have to go there. Just to force you guys to figure yourselves out back there. Oh, traffic. Traffic management. Oops. Yeah, there we go. And what's our problem with power and water now? Is this because water availability is low? Are we really? Let me guess. Electricity is low. And that might have been because this thing was not plugged in properly. Yeah, not enough water. But what's our electricity? Yeah, but this thing should be producing... Oh, do we have like a chicken and egg problem going on here right now? We might. Let's turn on this water pumping station for a second. Because then once we get this thing kicked on, at least it should kick on. It's the problem that it's not working because of the rain. Well, it says not enough water, but there should be... Oh. No, there shouldn't be. There's no water here. How about now? There you go. Now you're running? Yeah. Now we're good. So we could turn you back off again. We don't need you. Thank you. Okay. And our roundabout is still a little cramped. We could also attempt to maybe up some of these, you know what we need, actually, is... Oh, how do I do that? No, I don't want to clear traffic. I want to change the priority on a junction. Select a road, show traffic rules. Let's see, I don't want to delete the node. I want, there we go, I want you to yield. Now I think I'm getting it. I want you to, let's see, were you already yield? There you go. Yield. And then, same deal with you. If I could, come on. Oops. Oops, there we go, that's what I'm trying to do. You're already on yield. And you're on yield. I think that's what we need. Yeah, it's helping. That might have been what we needed up at the other roundabout too, to be honest. Put you back in there for now. Doing that, because the setting for some of the roads was basically whoever gets there first just gets to go. And so the cars coming up to it were like just all getting jumbled up in the intersection. So by telling them they have to yield, that means anybody who's already in the roundabout gets to go. So there we go. Turbo roundabout is now going. It is flowing. Next time we'll do the lane markers proper so that it actually does look like you can see where they're moving over from place to place. I have to look up. I don't remember how the lane markers are supposed to look. But that is the turbo roundabout. So, how's traffic? Traffic flow is going back up. People are moving in all over the place. They're enjoying their parks. I'm wondering if I should upgrade the roads for some of these gravelly areas. Our park has... No, this is our ore industry. So we're going to have to start doing some factories. So I'm thinking for the next city Skylines, which will probably be in roughly a month, because I'm putting it into my rotation, or maybe it might be sooner than that, but we'll see. It'll get scheduled at some point. We'll figure it out. So we'll do some more industry over in this whole area. This will be factories and such, because that'll be a good way for them to hopefully just quickly get out of here and onto the highway. Hopefully. We might want to make a through road. Maybe call a mulligan on some of this stuff and do a through road to some of this factory areas or something. I don't know. Nah, they should probably just use the highway for that if they need to use the expressway. But anyway, we also want to take our university over here and make this a big university area. So that'll be that, plus eventually upgrading our potato farm should be the next things that we work on. And I think this area is coming together. So this was when I said last time that the challenge that I wanted to have was traffic and not land, you know, for the realistic population mod. This is what I was talking about. So I will not be streaming on Thursday this week. I will have a I've got some work stuff going on. It's actually going to be a ridiculously busy week, and I'm going to actually be out most nights this week, so I won't be able to stream at all. Next Sunday, I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. We might be doing Designated Survivors, we might be doing City Skylines, or I might be doing a third thing. We'll just have to see what the, where the winds take us. But rest assured, I'll be back next Sunday with something, and we'll see what happens. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Much appreciated, and I will talk to you next time. Have a good week.